Welcome back to my YouTube channel, coin collectors and numismatic enthusiasts, and a very warm welcome to our channel where we explore the rarest, most valuable, and most fascinating coins from around the world. Today we're diving into the story of one particular penny that has captured the imagination and wallets of collectors everywhere, the 1985 D1 cent, a coin that might look ordinary to the untrained eye, but to those who understand the subtle intricacies of minting errors and numismatic rarities, this coin is a veritable treasure worth millions. Yes, you heard it right, $5 million in certain conditions, and in this video, we're going to explore why, what makes it so valuable, the errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting, and the possibilities that make collectors go absolutely crazy for it. The 1985 D penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been in continuous production since 1909, and while the series itself is common and familiar, the 1985 D minting produced a subset of coins with extraordinary anomalies. The first thing to understand about this coin is that it comes from the Denver Mint, indicated by the D mint mark on the reverse side, and while millions of pennies were produced that year, a small number of them contain significant errors that drastically increase their value. One of the primary errors observed in the 1985 D penny is the double die obverse. In this type of error, the die used to strike the coins had a misalignment or a doubling in the engraved design, which resulted in doubling of the lettering and sometimes parts of Lincoln's profile. When you look closely at certain 1985 D pennies, you can see that the words Liberty or the date 1985 appear slightly doubled, creating a visual effect that is both subtle and stunning. This is not a mere curiosity, but a serious numismatic rarity because it is an error that occurred in the die itself, meaning every coin struck by that particular die during its error period carries the anomaly, and because the mint only used the misaligned die for a short period, the number of coins with this error is extremely limited, making them incredibly scarce and desirable among collectors. Another error that enhances the value of the 1985 D penny is the off-center strike, a minting mistake where the coin blank did not align perfectly with the die, resulting in part of the design being cut off. For instance, you might find a coin where Lincoln's head is partially missing or where the reverse shows only part of the wheat ears or shield. This type of error is visually striking and highly collectible because it demonstrates a clear deviation from the standard production process, and collectors pay top dollar for coins that show such dramatic anomalies. In addition, some 1985 D pennies exhibit die cracks or die breaks, which appear as raised lines or irregularities on the surface of the coin where the metal filled a crack in the die during striking. These small imperfections can appear almost like lightning bolts or jagged lines across Lincoln's face or along the reverse, and while minor die cracks are common in many coins, those that are pronounced or unusually positioned can make a coin far more valuable because they are unique and impossible to replicate. Another fascinating category of error is the broadstrike penny, where the collar that normally restrains the coin during striking fails, causing the coin to spread out and flatten more than usual. These broadstrike coins often have a larger diameter, smooth edges, and sometimes distorted details, and for the 1985 D broadstrike pennies, the rarity and uniqueness of this error can drive prices into the millions depending on condition and demand. We also must consider the phenomenon of planchet errors, which occur when the metal blank used for striking is defective. For example, a planchet might be clipped, have lamination flaws, or even be made from the wrong metal composition. There are reports of 1985 D pennies appearing with unusual surfaces, extra metal flakes, or thin spots, and these anomalies make each coin unique and significantly increase collector interest. The condition of the coin is another critical factor. While an error can make a coin valuable, a coin in pristine condition with sharp details, no wear, and excellent luster can exponentially increase its market value. A 1985 D penny with a double die or other major errors in mint state condition can easily reach the multi-million-dollar range at auction, which explains why some of these coins have been reported as selling for $5 million or more in private sales and high-profile auctions. Collectors and investors are drawn to the combination of rarity, historical significance, and visual appeal, because owning such a coin is not just about money but also about holding a piece of history that is literally unique. The story of the 1985 D penny is also intertwined with the broader context of the 1980s coin production at the Denver Mint. During this time, the mint was producing billions of pennies, yet due to human error, equipment issues, and the immense speed of production, some coins inevitably slipped through with mistakes. The 1985 D-penny errors are a perfect example of how a mass-produced item can accidentally become one of the most sought-after collectibles in the numismatic world. Another aspect that collectors love to examine is the provenance and verification of the coin. Given the extreme value, every 1985 D-penny sold or auctioned at high prices undergoes meticulous authentication by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC. These services verify the authenticity of the error, the condition of the coin, and even analyze microscopic details to ensure that the coin is genuine. For potential buyers and sellers, having a verified certificate from a reputable grading service is essential to maintain and validate the coin's $1,000,000 valuation. Interestingly, the market for error coins like the 1985 D-penny has grown tremendously over the past few decades, partly due to the increased visibility of numismatics online, social media communities, and specialized auction houses that showcase rare coins to an international audience. As more collectors compete for these limited coins, the prices have skyrocketed. Especially for pieces in pristine condition with clear, dramatic errors, one cannot overlook the psychological and investment aspects that drive the value of coins like the 1985 D-penny. Owning a coin that is literally one of a few in existence creates a sense of prestige and exclusivity, and for serious collectors, it is also an investment asset that can appreciate over time. The rarity of errors in a specific year, mint, and coin type is what makes some coins worth millions. And in the case of the 1985 D-penny, the combination of double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, planchet flaws, die cracks, and exceptional condition makes it arguably one of the most valuable pennies ever produced. Furthermore, when analyzing why this penny reaches such astronomical values, it is important to note that the errors themselves tell a story about the minting process, the technology of the time, and even human oversight. Each doubled letter, each misaligned strike, and each unusual planchet represents a moment in history frozen in metal, and collectors are paying not just for the copper and zinc composition but for that tangible connection to the past and the rarity of the moment itself. Another intriguing aspect is the potential for undiscovered errors. Even today, thousands of 1985 D-pennies exist in circulation, and there may still be hidden treasures waiting to be found in pocket change or old coin collections. Stories abound of collectors finding pennies in jars, rolls, or old coin collections that turn out to be rare error coins worth millions, which only adds to the mystique and excitement surrounding coins like the 1985 D. The market demand is also fueled by the fact that once a coin of this rarity enters the public consciousness, the scarcity and desirability create a feedback loop. More collectors seek it, prices rise, and the legend of the coin grows. It's not just about the errors themselves but also about the story, the hunt, and the prestige of owning something so rare. In summary, the 1985 D1 cent may seem at first glance to be a simple penny, but it represents one of the most fascinating cases in numismatics where errors, mistakes, rarity, condition, and historical context converge to create a coin worth millions. From double die obverse, off-center strikes, broad strikes, planchet errors, die cracks, and other anomalies, to the pristine conditions verified by professional grading services, each element adds a layer of value that makes collectors, investors, and enthusiasts compete fiercely to acquire one. These coins are not just currency but artifacts, investment pieces, and conversation starters, and the story of the 1985 D-penny will continue to captivate generations of numismatists who understand that sometimes, the smallest piece of metal can carry the biggest story. The possibilities for discovering more rare specimens remain tantalizing, and as the market evolves, the 1985 D1 cent will likely continue to command mind-boggling prices, cementing its place as one of the most extraordinary coins ever struck by the United States Mint. Next, 2014 D1 cent coin. Enthusiasts, collectors, and everyone fascinated by the thrilling world of rare coins, and a very warm welcome to our channel where we dive deep into the most extraordinary, unique, and valuable coins from around the globe. Today we are exploring a coin that seems ordinary at first glance but is anything but ordinary when you understand its rarity, history, and the mistakes that make it worth millions. We're talking about the 2014 D1 cent, a penny that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike for its incredible errors and the astronomical value it can command in the numismatic world. Yes, this penny has been known to sell for as much as $5 million depending on the error type, condition, and provenance, and in this comprehensive discussion, we're going to uncover exactly why this coin is so special, what errors and mistakes elevate it to such heights, and the factors that make it one of the most sought-after coins in modern numismatics. To begin, it's important to understand that the 2014 D penny was produced at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark on the reverse side, and while millions of pennies were struck that year, a small number of them contain anomalies that dramatically increase their value. One of the primary reasons the 2014 D penny is so valuable is the occurrence of double die errors, a phenomenon where the die used to strike the coin has an unintended doubling of the design, often visible in the lettering or numerals on the obverse. For instance, in certain 2014 D pennies, collectors have observed doubling in the date 2014 or in the word Liberty. Sometimes even subtle doubling on Lincoln's profile can be seen. This doubling is not merely a minor imperfection, it represents a production flaw at the mint that created a truly unique coin. Because only a very limited number of coins were struck from the affected die before it was corrected, each double die penny becomes an incredibly scarce item, highly prized among collectors who understand the rarity and the numismatic significance. In addition to double dies, off-center strikes are another major contributor to the coin's value. This occurs when the coin blank, or planchet, is not properly centered within the coining press, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted. On the 2014 D penny, off-center strikes can vary from slight misalignments to dramatic misstrikes where Lincoln's head is partially cut off or the reverse shield and lettering are incomplete. These errors are visually striking and instantly recognizable, and collectors are willing to pay extraordinary amounts for coins that exhibit such dramatic mistakes. Die cracks and die breaks are also frequently seen on these high-value 2014 D pennies, appearing as raised lines or irregularities on the coin's surface where the metal filled a crack in the die during the striking process. Some of these cracks appear as jagged lines across Lincoln's bust or along the reverse, creating a unique and often beautiful pattern that can greatly enhance the coin's value. Minor die cracks are relatively common, but pronounced or unusually positioned cracks, especially those that form rare or aesthetically appealing shapes, can dramatically increase collector interest and drive auction prices into the millions. Another fascinating aspect of the 2014 D penny is broad strikes, which occur when the collar that holds the coin in place during striking fails or malfunctions, causing the coin to expand more than usual. These broad-struck coins often have a slightly larger diameter, smooth edges, and sometimes distorted or elongated details. Such coins are extremely rare and highly collectible, particularly when combined with other errors such as double dies or die cracks, and when found in pristine condition, these coins are essentially priceless. Planchet errors further contribute to the staggering value of certain 2014 D pennies. Planchet errors occur when the metal blank is defective, clipped, laminated, or even made from the wrong alloy. Some 2014 D pennies have been found with unusual surfaces, thin spots, or strange flaking, making each coin truly unique. These anomalies are highly prized because they are naturally occurring errors that cannot be artificially reproduced, and their rarity ensures that serious collectors will pay top dollar. The condition of the coin, also known as its grade, is a crucial factor in determining value. Even a coin with a rare error will be significantly less valuable if it shows wear, damage, or discoloration. For the 2014 D penny, coins in mint state condition, with sharp details, full luster, and no blemishes, can easily command multi-million-dollar prices. And professional grading by organizations such as PCGS or NGC ensures that the coin's authenticity and condition are certified, which is essential when dealing with coins worth millions. The provenance of these coins also plays a key role in their value. Knowing the history of the coin, who has owned it, and where it has appeared in auctions or private sales adds an additional layer of credibility and prestige. Collectors are often willing to pay a premium for coins with well-documented histories, particularly for high-value errors like the 2014 D penny. The market for rare error coins has exploded in recent years, driven by increased awareness, online numismatic communities, auction houses specializing in rare coins, and the growth of global collectors competing for limited coins. This rising demand has pushed prices to unprecedented levels, making the 2014 D penny not just a collector's item but a high-stakes investment. the 2014 D penny also exemplifies the fascinating intersection of minting technology, human oversight, and the sheer unpredictability of mass coin production. Even with billions of pennies struck annually, the Denver Mint still produced a small number of coins with striking errors, creating treasures that collectors dream about. These anomalies are the result of countless factors, including die wear, improper alignment, misfeeds in the press, and imperfections in the planchet, each contributing to a coin that is completely unique and highly desirable. In addition to physical errors, certain 2014 D pennies have been found with unusual die polishing marks or doubling that is subtle enough to require magnification to detect. These hidden or semi-hidden errors are particularly exciting to collectors because discovering one can mean holding a coin worth millions that few others even recognize. Another intriguing consideration is the psychological and investment aspect of owning such a rare coin. Collectors are not just paying for the copper and zinc in the penny but for the rarity, prestige, and the story that the coin represents. Owning a 2014 D penny with a significant error is akin to owning a piece of history that is one of only a handful in existence. And this exclusivity drives the extraordinary valuations. There are also opportunities for discovery, as many 2014 D pennies remain in circulation, tucked away in jars, coin rolls, and old collections, and stories abound of collectors and dealers finding rare error coins worth millions in unexpected places. This element of treasure hunting adds to the excitement and mystique surrounding coins like the 2014 D penny. The combination of rarity, condition, errors, provenance, and market demand creates a perfect storm that can result in these coins fetching $5 million or more. The double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, die cracks, planchet errors, and subtle hidden anomalies all combine to make each 2014 D penny an extraordinary collectible. In essence, this coin is more than currency. It is an artifact, a conversation piece, an investment, and a testament to the complexity and unpredictability of coin production. From microscopic anomalies to eye-catching broad strikes, every detail contributes to its rarity and value, and collectors and investors alike understand that acquiring a coin like the 2014 D penny is not just about money but about owning something unique and historically significant. The market for such coins continues to evolve, with private sales, online auctions, and specialized coin shows providing platforms for buyers and sellers to connect and exchange these rare treasures. As visibility and competition increase, the legendary status of the 2014 D penny only grows. The coin represents the perfect convergence of chance, human error, and careful preservation, and it is a reminder that even the most common denominations can produce extraordinary rarities. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a new collector fascinated by the potential of discovering hidden gems, the 2014 D penny exemplifies the thrill and value inherent in rare coins. From its dramatic errors to its impeccable condition, each coin tells a story, carries a history, and commands attention. It is an emblem of the unpredictable excitement of coin collecting and a tangible connection to the minting processes and errors that inadvertently create treasures worth millions. The possibilities for finding additional rare specimens remain high, as many coins from that year remain unexamined, and each discovery can have a profound impact on the market and collector interest. Next, 1987 1-cent coin. Coin collectors, enthusiasts, and everyone fascinated by the world of rare and valuable coins, and a very warm welcome to our channel where we explore some of the most extraordinary, unique, and high-value coins ever minted. Today we are diving into one of the most remarkable pennies in modern numismatics, the 1987 1-cent. A coin that on the surface may seem like a standard Lincoln cent but is in fact one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in existence, commanding prices of up to $4 million in the collector market. And in this extensive discussion, we will examine in detail why this coin is so valuable, the errors and mistakes that make it extraordinary, the various types of anomalies that have been documented, the possibilities for discovering new examples, and what factors contribute to its staggering worth. The 1987 1-cent was produced during a time when the United States Mint was striking billions of coins, yet despite the massive production, a small number of pennies from that year escaped with serious minting errors, and these anomalies are what have transformed a common 1-cent piece into a multi-million-dollar treasure. One of the most prominent errors associated with the 1987 penny is the double die, a phenomenon where the die used to strike the coin contains an unintentional doubling of the design elements, which can often be seen in the date, the word Liberty or other parts of Lincoln's profile, in certain 1987 pennies. Collectors have noted that the numerals of the date, 1987, appear to be slightly doubled or offset, creating a visual effect that is subtle yet unmistakable to trained eyes. This type of error is extremely rare because it occurs only when a specific die has been misprepared or misaligned, and the number of coins struck from that die is therefore very limited, making each double die penny a prized and highly collectible item, another category of error that enhances the value of the 1987 penny is the off-center strike, which happens when the coin blank, also known as the planchet, is not properly aligned in the coining press, resulting in a coin where part of the design is cut off or shifted. For example, some 1987 pennies have Lincoln's head partially missing or the reverse shield and inscriptions incomplete. Off-center strikes are particularly prized because they are visually dramatic, clearly indicating a deviation from the standard minting process, and collectors often pay extraordinary sums for coins with significant off-center misstrikes. Die cracks and die breaks also contribute to the value of certain 1987 pennies, appearing as raised lines or irregularities on the surface where the metal filled a crack in the die during striking. These cracks can appear across Lincoln's bust, the date, or the reverse design, creating unique patterns that make each coin truly one of a kind. While minor die cracks are somewhat common in circulating coins, pronounced or unusually placed cracks, especially those that form aesthetically interesting shapes, are exceedingly rare and highly desirable, adding to the multi-million-dollar valuation of these coins. Broad strike errors, where the collar that normally holds the coin in place during striking fails, are also known to exist in some 1987 pennies, causing the coin to expand beyond its usual diameter. Sometimes with distorted details or smooth edges, these broad-struck coins are exceptionally rare, and when combined with other errors like double dies or die cracks, they become almost impossible to find, and their value can soar dramatically. Planchet errors are another fascinating aspect of the 1987 penny's collectability. Such errors occur when the metal blank is defective, miscut, or of the wrong composition. Some pennies from 1987 have been documented with lamination flaws, clipped planchets, or surface irregularities that make them highly unique. Each planchet error represents a naturally occurring mistake that cannot be artificially replicated, further increasing the coin's desirability and market value. The condition of the coin, often referred to as its grade, is a critical determinant in the valuation of these rare pennies. Even a coin with a significant error may be far less valuable if it shows signs of wear, damage, or poor preservation. In contrast, a 1987 penny with a prominent double die, off-center strike, or other major error in mint state condition with full luster and sharp details can easily fetch millions, which explains why certain examples have been documented at valuations of $4 million. Professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC play an essential role in authenticating these coins, verifying the existence of the error, confirming the grade, and ensuring the coin's legitimacy. And this certification is absolutely necessary when dealing with coins of such extraordinary value. Provenance also plays a key role in the valuation of rare 1987 pennies. Knowing the history of ownership, where the coin has appeared in auctions, and its documented path through the numismatic community adds prestige and further increases desirability. Collectors are often willing to pay a premium for coins with a well-documented history, especially when the coin exhibits rare errors or other distinguishing features. Another factor that contributes to the high value of the 1987 penny is the market demand for error coins in general. Over the past few decades, the numismatic community has grown substantially, with online forums, social media groups, specialized auction houses, and coin shows all providing platforms for collectors to discover, acquire, and trade rare coins. This increasing competition for limited coins has driven prices ever higher, and coins like the 1987 penny, with multiple errors or exceptional rarity, now occupy the top tier of collectible pennies. The minting process itself during 1987 also contributes to the coin's value story. The United States Mint was producing coins at a massive scale, but equipment malfunctions, die wear, misfeeds, and human oversight occasionally led to coins being struck with imperfections. These anomalies are a testament to the complexity and unpredictability of minting. Each coin with a doubled die, off-center strike, broad strike, die crack, or planchet flaw tells a story of the minting process and represents a tangible piece of history. Collectors are drawn to the combination of Technical error, aesthetic interest, and scarcity, and this fusion is what transforms an ordinary penny into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Subtle errors, such as slight doubling visible only under magnification, also contribute to the excitement and potential value. Some 1987 pennies may look normal to the untrained eye but reveal significant double dies or die anomalies when examined closely. These hidden or semi-hidden errors are especially thrilling to collectors because discovering one can mean holding a coin that is worth millions, and such discoveries have been reported even decades after the coins were minted. The 1987 penny also exemplifies the psychological and investment appeal of rare coins. Collectors are not just acquiring a piece of metal but a rare, tangible asset that represents scarcity, historical accident, and prestige. Owning a coin with a prominent error provides a sense of exclusivity because very few exist, and the emotional satisfaction of finding or owning such a coin is a driving force behind the multi-million-dollar market values. The possibilities for finding additional 1987 pennies with significant errors remain enticing, as many coins from that year were circulated, saved in collections, or remain in coin rolls yet to be carefully examined. Stories abound of collectors discovering rare, high-value pennies in jars, rolls, and estates. Further adding to the mystique and allure of coins from 1987, market dynamics also play a role in the staggering valuations. As visibility increases and collectors compete for these rare coins, prices rise dramatically, creating a feedback loop that enhances the legend and prestige of coins like the 1987 penny. The combination of rarity, visual appeal, historical context, and minting anomalies ensures that the 1987 1 cent is not just a coin but a numismatic phenomenon. Each error type, double die, off-center strike, broad strike, die crack, or planchet flaw, adds to its uniqueness and potential value. From the largest errors that are immediately visible to the subtle details detectable only under magnification, every aspect of this coin contributes to its desirability. The 1987 penny represents a remarkable convergence of chance, history, and human error, capturing the fascination of collectors who understand that even mass-produced coins can contain extraordinary rarities. These coins are more than currency, they are artifacts, conversation pieces, investments, and a testament to the fascinating unpredictability of the minting process. As collectors continue to hunt, trade, and discover 1987 pennies with significant errors, the legend of this coin only grows, solidifying its place in numismatic history as a truly exceptional and highly valuable collectible. Whether it's a coin with a dramatic off-center strike, a pronounced double die, a rare planchet error, or a perfectly preserved die crack. Next, 2017 P1 cent coin. Collectors, enthusiasts, and everyone fascinated by the incredible world of rare coins, and a very warm welcome to our channel where we explore the most unique, valuable, and extraordinary coins ever minted. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2017 P Lincoln 1 cent. A coin that at first glance appears to be an ordinary penny but is in fact one of the most valuable modern US cents due to its remarkable errors and mistakes. A coin that in certain conditions has been reported to sell for as much as $3 million, and in this extensive discussion, we will explore in detail why this coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, what specific errors and mistakes contribute to its extraordinary value, the different anomalies that can be found, and the potential for discovering even more rare examples. The 2017 P penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P Mint mark, and while millions of pennies were struck that year, a very small number contain significant minting errors that make them highly desirable among collectors. One of the most notable and highly prized errors in the 2017 P penny is the double die obverse, a phenomenon where the die used to strike the coin had an unintended doubling of design elements, often visible in the date, the word Liberty, or even in Lincoln's profile. In some 2017 P pennies, collectors have observed clear doubling of the 2017 date or subtle doubling in the letters of Liberty, creating a visual effect that is immediately recognizable to the trained eye. Double dies are extremely rare because they occur only when a specific die has been misaligned during preparation or has an error in its engraving, and because only a limited number of coins are struck with that die before it is corrected. Each double die penny represents a true numismatic rarity. Another significant category of error that enhances the value of the 2017 P penny is the off-center strike, which occurs when the coin blank, or planchet, is not properly aligned in the coining press. resulting in a coin where part of the design is missing or shifted. In some 2017 pennies, Lincoln's head may be partially cut off, or the reverse design of the shield may appear incomplete or misaligned. Off-center strikes are highly prized because they are visually striking and clearly indicate a deviation from the standard minting process. Collectors are willing to pay extraordinary amounts for coins with significant off-center errors. Die cracks and die breaks are also commonly seen in high-value 2017 pennies, appearing as raised lines or irregularities on the surface of the coin where the metal filled a crack in the die during striking. These cracks can run across Lincoln's bust, the date, or the reverse shield, creating unique patterns that make each coin essentially one of a kind. While minor die cracks are somewhat common in circulated coins, pronounced or unusually located cracks, especially those that form aesthetically interesting shapes, are extremely rare and highly collectible, further adding to the coin's multi-million-dollar valuation. Broad strike errors, which occur when the collar that restrains the coin during striking fails, causing the coin to expand more than usual, are another factor that makes the 2017 penny so valuable. Broad-struck coins often have a slightly larger diameter, smooth edges, and sometimes distorted or stretched details. And when combined with other errors like double dies or die cracks, they become extraordinarily rare and highly sought after by collectors. Planchet errors are yet another fascinating aspect of the 2017 penny's desirability. Planchet errors occur when the metal blank is defective, miscut, laminated, or even composed of the wrong alloy. Some 2017 pennies have been documented with unusual surfaces, thin spots, flaking, or metallic inclusions, making each coin unique. These naturally occurring errors cannot be artificially reproduced, which dramatically increases the value of the coin for collectors seeking one-of-a-kind specimens. The condition of the coin, often called its grade, is an essential determinant of its market value. Even a coin with a rare error may be significantly less valuable if it shows wear, damage, or poor preservation. In contrast, a 2017 penny with a major double die, off-center strike, or other significant error in mint state condition with full luster and sharp details can easily command prices in the millions. Professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC play a crucial role in authenticating these coins, confirming the presence and extent of the error, verifying the coin's grade, and ensuring its legitimacy, and this certification is vital when dealing with coins of such extraordinary value. Provenance is another critical factor in the valuation of high-end 2017 pennies. Knowing the history of ownership, where the coin has appeared in auctions, and its documented path through the numismatic community adds credibility and often increases the desirability and price. Collectors are often willing to pay a premium for coins with a well-documented provenance, particularly for pennies with dramatic errors or unusual characteristics. Market demand for error coins, especially modern ones like the 2017 penny, has grown tremendously over the past decades, fueled by online numismatic communities, social media groups, specialized auction houses, and global collectors competing for limited coins. This competition has pushed values to extraordinary levels, making coins like the 2017 a major investment and a coveted collectible. The minting process itself during 2017 also contributes to the coin's story and value. Despite the production of millions of pennies, equipment malfunctions, die wear, human oversight, and high-speed minting presses occasionally produced coins with errors. These anomalies provide a glimpse into the complexities and challenges of mass coin production. Each error, whether a double die, off-center strike, die crack, broad strike, or planchet flaw, represents a rare moment of imperfection that has become highly desirable in the numismatic world. Even subtle or semi-hidden errors detectable only under magnification can dramatically increase a coin's market value. Some 2017 pennies that appear ordinary at first glance reveal significant double dies or minute die anomalies. When closely examined, and discovering such a coin can be a life-changing event for a collector. The psychological and investment appeal of coins like the 2017 penny is also a major factor driving high prices. Collectors are not merely purchasing a piece of copper and zinc but a rare, tangible asset that represents scarcity, history, and exclusivity. Owning a coin with a major minting error provides a sense of prestige, as very few such coins exist, and this exclusivity helps explain why the 2017 p penny can achieve prices as high as $3 million. The potential for discovering additional error coins from 2017 remains high, as many pennies remain in circulation, tucked away in jars, old collections, and coin rolls, and stories abound of collectors uncovering rare, high-value error coins in unexpected places. Adding to the excitement and mystique surrounding coins from this year, market dynamics also play a crucial role in maintaining and increasing the value of 2017 p pennies, as visibility, competition, and collector interest grow, auction prices rise, reinforcing the legend of the coin and cementing its status as one of the most sought-after modern era pennies. The combination of rarity, visual appeal, historical context, and minting anomalies ensures that the 2017 p Lincoln cent is not merely currency but a numismatic treasure. Each error type, from double dies and off-center strikes to broad strikes, die cracks, and planchet flaws, adds a layer of uniqueness and value, from the largest errors immediately visible to the subtlest anomalies detected under magnification. Every detail contributes to the coin's multi-million-dollar status. The 2017 p penny exemplifies the convergence of chance, minting imperfections, and careful preservation, capturing the fascination of collectors who understand that even modern coins can hold extraordinary rarities. These coins are more than money, they are historical artifacts, conversation pieces, and investment vehicles. A testament to the unpredictable and fascinating world of coin production, as collectors continue to hunt, trade, and discover 2017 p pennies with significant errors. The legend of this coin grows, securing its place in numismatic history as a truly exceptional and highly valuable collectible. Whether the coin exhibits a dramatic off-center strike, a pronounced double die, a rare planchet error, or a perfectly preserved die crack, each 2017 p penny offers a story and an opportunity to own a unique piece of history. The market for these coins continues to expand with high-profile auctions, private sales, and specialized numismatic events where collectors compete to acquire these rare treasures. The intense competition ensures that values remain astronomical and confirms that even the most common denominations. Last 2018 1-cent coin, collectors, enthusiasts, and everyone fascinated by the captivating world of rare and valuable coins, and a very warm welcome to our channel where we dive deep into the stories, errors, mistakes, and extraordinary market values of coins that have transformed from ordinary currency into multi-million-dollar treasures. Today we are exploring the 2018 1 cent. A coin that on the surface seems like a standard Lincoln penny but has captured the attention of collectors and investors worldwide due to its remarkable errors and mistakes. A coin that in certain exceptional examples has been valued at as much as $2 million, and in this extensive discussion we will examine in meticulous detail why this coin commands such staggering prices, the types of errors and mistakes that make it highly desirable, the various anomalies documented by numismatists, and the possibilities for discovering more rare specimens that could potentially alter the market. The 2018 penny was produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, although most high-value examples come from specific dies where minting errors occurred, and while millions of pennies were struck that year, a very small number contain errors that make them extraordinarily rare. One of the most prominent and highly collectible errors associated with the 2018 1 cent is the double die obverse. An error where the die used to strike the coin exhibits an unintended doubling of certain design elements, which can appear in the date 2018, the word Liberty, or even in Lincoln's profile itself. In some 2018 pennies, collectors have observed that the numerals of the date appear doubled, or that the lettering shows subtle yet unmistakable doubling, creating a visually striking anomaly that is immediately recognizable to trained eyes. These double die coins are extremely rare because the error originates from the die preparation process itself, meaning only a limited number of coins are struck before the die is corrected, and each coin carrying this error represents a true numismatic rarity. Another significant category of error that enhances the value of the 2018 penny is the off-center strike, which occurs when the coin blank, or planchet, is improperly aligned within the coining press, resulting in part of the design being missing or shifted. In some cases, Lincoln's head may be partially missing, or the reverse design, whether it be the shield, wheat ears, or inscriptions, may appear incomplete or misaligned. Off-center strikes are highly prized for their dramatic visual appeal and clear demonstration of minting error. and collectors are willing to pay extraordinary sums for coins with significant misstrikes. Die cracks and die breaks are also commonly documented in high-value 2018 pennies, appearing as raised lines, ridges, or irregularities on the coin's surface where the metal filled a crack or gap in the die during striking. These cracks can extend across Lincoln's bust, the date, or the reverse shield and lettering, forming unique and often aesthetically interesting patterns that make each coin essentially one of a kind. Minor die cracks are relatively common, but pronounced or unusually located cracks are exceedingly rare and therefore extremely collectible, adding significantly to the coin's market value. Broad strike errors, which occur when the collar that restrains the coin during striking fails, are another factor that contributes to the extraordinary value of certain 2018 pennies. Broad-struck coins are slightly larger in diameter, may have smooth or distorted edges, and sometimes exhibit stretched or elongated details, and when combined with other errors such as double dies or die cracks, they become almost impossible to find and highly sought after by collectors. Planchet errors are another fascinating aspect of the 2018 1-cent's desirability. Planchet errors occur when the metal blank is defective, miscut, laminated, or even composed of an incorrect alloy. Some 2018 pennies have been found with unusual surfaces, thin spots, metallic inclusions, or lamination flaws, making each coin unique and further enhancing its value. These naturally occurring errors cannot be artificially replicated, which makes them highly prized by collectors seeking one-of-a-kind coins. The condition, or grade, of the coin is also a critical determinant of its market value. Even a coin with a significant error may be substantially less valuable if it shows signs of wear, damage, or poor preservation. In contrast, a 2018 penny exhibiting a major double die, off-center strike, broad strike, or planchet anomaly in pristine mint state condition, with full luster, sharp details, and no blemishes, can command prices in the millions. Professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC are essential in authenticating these coins, verifying the presence and extent of the errors, confirming the coin's grade, and providing certification. That is critical when dealing with coins of such extraordinary value. Provenance also plays a crucial role in valuation, as knowledge of the coin's ownership history, prior auction appearances, and documented path through the numismatic community adds credibility and often increases the desirability and price. Collectors are frequently willing to pay a premium for coins with well-documented provenance, especially when the coin exhibits rare or dramatic errors. Market demand is another factor driving the exceptional valuations of 2018 pennies. As the global community of collectors and investors has grown tremendously in recent years, with online forums, social media groups, specialized auction houses, and coin shows providing platforms for discovering, acquiring, and trading rare coins, this increased competition for a limited number of high-value coins has significantly pushed prices higher, and coins like the 2018 penny with dramatic minting errors now occupy the top tier of collectible cents. The minting process itself during 2018 contributes to the story of this coin's value. Despite billions of pennies being produced, equipment malfunctions, die wear, human oversight, and high-speed presses occasionally produced coins with errors. These anomalies provide tangible evidence of the complexities, challenges, and occasional imperfections inherent in mass coin production. Each error, whether a double die, off-center strike, die crack, broad strike, or planchet flaw, represents a rare moment in minting history, making each affected coin highly desirable. Even subtle or semi-hidden anomalies visible only under magnification can dramatically increase a coin's market value. Some 2018 pennies may appear normal to the untrained eye but reveal significant double dies or die anomalies under close inspection, and discovering such a coin can dramatically change a collector's portfolio. The psychological and investment appeal of these coins also contributes to their high valuation. Collectors are not merely purchasing a piece of copper and zinc but a tangible asset that represents scarcity, historical significance, and prestige. Owning a coin with a major minting error provides a sense of exclusivity and accomplishment, as very few coins exist with such characteristics, and this exclusivity helps explain why 2018 pennies with significant errors can achieve prices as high as $2 million. The possibility of discovering additional error coins from 2018 remains compelling, as many pennies are still in circulation, tucked away in jars, old collections, or unopened rolls. and stories abound of collectors uncovering rare, high-value coins in unexpected places, adding to the excitement, mystique, and allure of coins from this year. Market dynamics continue to play a crucial role in the value of these coins, as visibility, competition, and collector interest grow. Prices at auction rise, and the legend of the 2018 penny becomes increasingly entrenched as one of the most coveted modern cents. The combination of rarity, visual appeal, historical context, and minting anomalies ensures that the 2018 1 cent is not merely a piece of currency but a numismatic treasure. Each error type, doubled die, off-center strike, broad strike, die crack, or planchet flaw, adds to its uniqueness and potential value. From the largest errors that are immediately visible to the subtle details only detectable under magnification, every aspect contributes to the coin's multi-million-dollar status. The 2018 penny exemplifies the intersection of chance, human error, and careful preservation, capturing the fascination of collectors who understand that even modern coins can hold extraordinary rarities. These coins are more than money, they are artifacts, conversation pieces, investment assets, and a testament to the unpredictable and fascinating world of minting. As collectors continue to hunt, trade, and discover 2018 pennies with significant errors, the legend of this coin grows, securing its place in the annals of numismatic history as a truly exceptional and highly valuable collectible. Whether a coin exhibits a dramatic off-center strike, a pronounced double die, a rare planchet flaw, or a perfectly preserved die crack, each 2018 penny offers a story, a tangible connection to history, and an opportunity for collectors to own something unique.